Woo, guys, look at this, look at this. I'm so excited. We are almost there. The parent stock is almost moving into our new barn and it's almost ready. Just take a look at it. It looks really, really nice. We've got the feeders up, the drinkers up. We're trying to do the final preparations for us to move the birds in here. And hopefully in the next 3 or 4 days, the birds should be inside here. Still quite an amount of work to be done, but I think we're going to be done very soon. So let me show you guys exactly what's happening before we move the birds in. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Dr. Daniel over here, a very passionate farmer. And if this is your very first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. That way you never miss out on an upload. So over here, you guys can see that our structure is literally almost complete. Almost complete, not very complete, but we've done the very best to get as ready as possible. You can see that the top floor, they are trying to put a balcony for the guys who will be walking around to make sure that they don't fall. And then the bottom floor, most of the work has been done, yeah? You guys will notice that the mesh has already been put in, you know, the chain link over here, and we even have the thinner mesh on the inside. That's to make sure that birds can't come in, that predators can't come in. So the whole of the lower floor and the upper floor actually have this mesh. It has been installed. We finished the roofing. What we did is that since we are moving in about 3,400 birds, what's happening is that we couldn't use the entire lower floor because the lower floor has capacity for 5,000. So what we did is that we divided off part of the house. Now you won't be able to see that. I'll need to move in to show you guys. But we divided the house so that the upper section over here is where we're going to be putting our current parent stock. Then we shall prepare the lower section for a new lot of parent stock. A new lot of broilers that will probably come towards the end of the year. That will be around 2,000 to go over there. So that we have the entire lower floor filled with our layer parent stock. We want to fill the top floor with broiler parent stock. That's not like the perfect thing to do, but starting out, it's all right. When we build other houses, probably in this space over here and in other areas, we shall have the ability to separate the structures and probably even separate the broiler parent stock farm completely from the layer parent stock farm. So it's quite a lot of work that has gone on right now. There's still a lot going on, so let's move inside and I show you guys what exactly we are doing. Inside the chicken house, you can see that the feeders and the drinkers are already hung up. Now these feeders are actually quite different. If you guys will take a look, they are different from the current feeders that we are using. And it's because these are actually longer lasting feeders. They last longer, they are stronger, they are less likely to break. So these will keep us, you know, for a really long time, maybe 5-10 years while the farm is around. Unlike the other yellow ones which will break after, you know, 2-3 years, these are certainly better feeders. The drinkers, you guys have seen before, you know, it's the same exact drinkers that we've been using on the farm. The automatic drinkers, the feeders are not automatic though. The feed has to be poured inside manually. But we're going to actually have a system that's going to try to reduce entry into this house as much as possible. So there's something that we are setting up that I'm actually going to be showing you guys. We're going to try it out. We want to see if it will work. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, we'll look for another way. Now this way, up to the boundary, the very end, that side, where the chickens are going to be stopping, is 48 meters. The whole length on the lower floor is 80 meters. The rest of the length will be for, you know, the 2,000 chickens that we shall bring in. So you can see that the wood shavings are actually already in. You can see them here, yeah? So the wood shavings have been put in the entire length, right from the beginning up to the end over here. So it took quite some work to get the wood shavings in, but they have been put in. They haven't been sprayed, but they are dry. They have been cleaned out. We picked out all the plastic, anything that could cause harm to the chickens. We've got it out. So the only thing that's really left inside here is spraying. We actually haven't disinfected the place because the reason we haven't disinfected is that we are still doing plumbing work. So you guys can see the pipe right at the top there running a black pipe. We have about 80 drinkers inside here. So that pipe is going to be supplying water to these drinkers, and we're just doing the plumbing work. That's actually going to be the main work for today while we finish the setup to prepare for the chickens. So in automating our feeding system, well, not automating, but trying to reduce contact of the workers with the birds, like I've already told you guys, we want to minimize entry into this house. You know, the entry will be once in a while just to, you know, check out if the birds are doing fine, probably to wash the drinkers, but everything else is going to be done from the outside, collecting the eggs from the outside. The water is going to be automated. So the feeder, we also want to try to automate it, not really automate, but put the feed from the outside. So this is a pipe that is actually running all the way from up. So what we've done is that we've put a walkway on the very top floor, you know, right above the floor that's above us. So someone will be able to walk over there, and then they can drop feed in here, and then the food will pour into the feeder. You know, it will be just down here, and then it will pour into the feeder. So that's what they will do for all the feeders inside here. It's not a lot of food. Probably it's around 3.2 kilograms to be put in each of these feeders every day. So it's not a lot of work, not too much feed being poured in here, but this is the system that we're actually trying to use. So I'll go up and show you guys exactly how it's going to be done at the top. And so guys, this is the top floor, and right here you guys can see the walkway. That's the walkway in the distance, and you can see the wire mesh exactly like the bottom floor. So the idea is that people just need to walk right here while it's safe. So we've put a balcony here to make sure that it's safe for the people to walk. And then on the inside of the top floor, you guys can see that there is a walkway right there at the top. So we have two of them, one on this side and another on this side. You know, they are very clear, you can see them. Those are two walkways that are actually running the entire length of the building, from that side running all the way to the other side. And the purpose of those walkways is that that's where the food is going to be delivered from. So someone will be, you know, walking along the walkway, and then they will be distributing the food through the pipes. There will be a funnel right at the top of these pipes. You guys can see these pipes. These are the pipes you're going to be using to put the food. So someone puts a funnel inside, and then they just pour the food. The food will go all the way down. And the story will be the same, exactly the same for this floor. You know, just that for this floor it will be just a bit easier since the pipes will be shorter. So the idea is that the food will be going all the way up to the level where the food will be distributed from using cranes. Yeah, so we're going to have a crane, you know, to just carry the food up, and that's going to help us reduce the contamination. Hopefully, if it works, then we shall implement it with all the other structures that we shall be able to put up. And on the other farm that I actually do have, which is, you know, quite far away from here, I'll implement the same exact method if it does work. But if it doesn't work, then we shall see what we can do. You know, there is nothing wrong with trying out new things and trying to implement something new. And here we have our laying nests. The laying nests have actually been made, but they haven't yet been installed. So they're actually going to be installed into this space that you guys see right here. We've put the mesh here already, but the idea is that these laying nests are actually a bit automated. Yeah, so the chickens get in through this side, which is actually quite open, and then they lay their eggs, and then the egg slides on its own. You know, the egg slides on its own and it comes here. So we're going to put some kind of rubber cushion to make sure that when the egg slides and hits here, it doesn't break. So this has been made out of plywood. So the advantage to this is that the person who is collecting the eggs actually doesn't need to move inside. You know, you'll just walk on the outside, just open this and pick the eggs. Open this and pick the eggs, and the eggs are collected and taken somewhere else. So this is a really, really nice system because it reduces on the contamination going inside. And here, guys, we have a walkway. You can see where I'm passing. It actually moves all the way up. It just moves round, like, you know, all the way up to here. It's a walkway that we constructed, and the purpose of it is that it will be helpful in case the crane fails or anything that we are actually using fails. A wheelbarrow can be pushed all the way up here. So that's why we did use a staircase. A wheelbarrow can be pushed all the way up this walkway. You guys can see it very clearly here, you know, the walkway moving all the way up to that floor. And then right here you can see a small concrete slab you know, another walkway made from a thin layer of concrete, and then moves all the way all around the house. And the purpose of the walkway again is to ensure that when people are collecting the eggs and everything, they don't step in the soil, because that could cause contamination to the eggs, and then that will lead to, you know, infection or contamination with the new breed of the parent stock. So that's the purpose of the walkway. That's it, guys. That's exactly what's happening. A lot is going on in the next few 4-5 days. We just need to make sure this place is set and ready so that the birds move this side. So I'll go and get done with the plumbing, try to do as much work as possible. Otherwise, thanks guys for watching. What do you guys think about this idea? What does it look like to you? Do you think it's really cool? I think it's really, really cool. I think it's a tremendous job that has been done here. There's still a lot that can be done, but guys, this is really tremendous. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys. Lots of love. Catch you very soon with another video. Bye-bye.